more big news from Jake Paul and MVP Promotions. Just recently, Sharita Metcalf just signed with Jake Paul and MVP Promotions after her big, huge victory last year, becoming a champion. And also, he signed other champions in his way in the different weight classes as well. Some 118s, some 122s. He signed Ellie Scottney. Then he signed Jennifer Miranda and Elizabeth Shaba. So it's gonna be a very good mixture of fighters that we're gonna see over the next couple of years from Jake Paul, and I think this is something that is definitely going to help the sport of boxing. These fighters are coming to really put on the show and show people that they really belong in the sport of boxing. And I'm surprised that Jake Paul went and make these moves because a lot of people wouldn't look at this as something that's necessary, but me, I'm not a promoter or anything like that, but I know this is a home run move right here. This is something that was mandatory, needed to happen. I'm gonna tell you why it needs to happen. It needs to happen because in MMA and UFC, they didn't become a top promotional company the way they are now until they started helping the women in the sport flourish and actually become one of the best. And for that to be happening in these weight classes and at this time, it's a big deal. 126, that is a weight class you need to invest in when it comes to, you know, talent and experience. And then also 118, 122, you bringing in Metcalf and then Scottney. These are not easy talents to get a hold of. If you're bringing in talent like this, you're very serious. And Jake Paul is not playing, man. This is very intriguing in my eyes. He sees a hole in basically in the sport of boxing to where they're not really investing in female fighters like that. And he's doing a good job, to be honest with you, man. The dude signing fighters back to back, not messing around. These are big time competitors right here. This wouldn't have happened like the way it's happening right now 20 years ago. 20 years ago was a lot more harder to get fights to go and match things up, but for him to go out here and sign multiple champions and really bring in unified champions, it's a big deal, man. Bringing in fighters from other countries as well. So this is not just a local thing where he's just bringing in American fighters. And good thing that he actually signed Metcalf. Metcalf is a fighter that I felt like was out of the loop recently, and glad that he respected her talent and brought her in. 40 years old, definitely doesn't fight like it. She's a dog. Um, she knows what time it is as far as when it comes to being competitive, and she's taking her career very seriously, very technically sound. Scottney as well. Miranda, undefeated, record speak for herself. Shava, she's gonna be able to show us how far she can actually carry the sport of boxing. But this is a huge signing for Jake Paul. All these fighters, this guy's not messing around, man. To be honest with you, what Jake Paul is doing right now is changing the sport of boxing. This right here is a home run, man. You can't really overlook stuff like this. You just can't. A lot of people will say, well, a lot of people have tried to do certain things like that, but not like this. This is a different scenario. This man has signed a top talent that's just been sitting there, and that's gonna be able to flourish. You're gonna put it on certain networks. Even the fight I seen recently, he had it was a female fight. It was an excellent fight on MVP Promotions. It was on the Lucas Body co-main event, I think. But this is a good opportunity for these female fighters, man. They're doing a good job.